Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. So we are one day away from the 12 days of page turners. So you guys are having an author talk short, and we are going to feature our last author that's doing an author talk short for the 12 days of page turner, Miss JP McLean, and she's going to be joining us December 6th at 7 p.m. Central. So JP, tell us a little bit about what genre you write in and how long you've been writing.
Oh, happy to, Amy, and thanks for having me. I write supernatural thrillers. They're on the verge of urban fantasy or paranormal. So all of the books have a little bit of magic in them, but they're supernatural. They're set in the present day in the Pacific Northwest, and they involve characters that have something a little special about them. The series I want to talk about is the Dark Dream series, the first book of which is Bloodmark. And that book has just gotten some wonderful, not only reviews, but it's got some awards too, which is really special. It makes me feel very good about it.
Oh, I love it. What kind of awards have you gotten? I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, with the title of your book, it deserves awards. Okay, it truly does. Tell us a little bit about some of the awards that you've won.
Well, I won a silver Global Book Award, which is very, very special to me. And I can't believe it, I won a finalist award for the Wishing Shelf Book Award. And they actually send a medal. Like, it's a real medal. It's pretty impressive. It's also won the Gold Literary Titan, and it's won honorable mention at the Eric Hoffer Book Awards. And it goes on. There's actually 10 of them, and I don't have them memorized, so I apologize. But it is being very well received, so I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited to feature it on the 12 Days of Page Turners.
Yes, I'm excited. And hey, you know, what a great problem to have. You've won 10 awards and you're having trouble remembering what they are. That is a fantastic problem. I love that. Because, you know, I think it's one of those things, you know, when authors win awards, one, they are so much deserved to be won, especially by your book. But it's such like an honor. And I feel like the more that you win, the more you're just like, oh, I've won. You know, it's like winning an Emmy, I guess, for actors and stuff, right? So I love that. And I love her just like, oh, I don't remember them all, but I know there's 10. And I love that because it's so well deserved. And I
thank
congratulate you on all 10, because that's awesome.
It's pretty hard to say, actually, you know, because it's now an award-winning book, and to get those words out and not make yourself sound like you're bragging is you have to get used to it, you know. So yeah. I'm owning it.
You deserve to brag. Oh, you can come on my show and brag anytime. Okay, you are welcome, because it's well deserved, and you know what? It sets you apart, because not every author out there, words are hard to say. Not every author, oh my gosh, wins awards. And so it's definitely something to be special, and it's something to be cherished, and you should be proud of it. And I don't see it as bragging. I think you are honoring what the accomplishments you've won. And so I'm here for it, JP. You can speak to me anytime, and I'm here for it. So how many books are in your series?
This series, I've just finished the second book. It's out. It came out November 1st. It's called Ghostmark. And I'm currently writing the third book in the series, which remains unnamed, but I'm calling it Scorchmark, just as a working title. So there will be 3 for sure. I'm not sure when the third one's going to be finished yet, but you can expect it next year.
Nice. I like it. So how many total books have you written?
10, and I'm on the 11th. So the first series is called the Gift Legacy series, and I wrote that a while ago, and it starts with Secret Sky, and it's got 7 books in it. And then I wrote a novella, perfect for this time of year, actually. I'll just grab a copy of it because it's a Christmas novella. It's called Crimson Pop, and it's so sweet. Cover. It's really small. It's 4 by 6. It's a tiny little book, but it's just the sweetest thing.
I love it, pocket size, but that cover, oh my gosh, JP, with the red dress and everything, that's gorgeous.
Thank you.
I love that.
You know, I won this cover.
It's deserved. Like it.
No, I won it. I won it. Like I entered my name into a a draw from this company that I do buy some pre-made covers for my short stories from them. And they had a contest. So I won it. And I knew I wanted to write a Christmas story at some point, but I hadn't written the story yet. And I saw this cover and I thought, oh, I have to have that. That is gorgeous. Named it, gave it a title. And then I wrote the story after to it, you know, to this picture and this title that I picked.
Oh my God. I love that. I've never heard of that, and I absolutely love that. One, that was a fabulous choice. Like, I would have had to have that too, because it really stands out, and then the title goes with it. But I like that you had the photo and then you wrote the story. Like, I love that, because usually it's the story and, you know, it happens in a dream, or you were walking, or someone said something, you're like, that would make a fabulous story. But that, I love that.
Thank you. That was fun. That was really fun. Yeah.
That's so, oh my goodness, that is so, I love that. That's exciting, because we were talking, you know, earlier before we got on, and I was telling you how I'm not a writer by any means. I'm not an author. I just help you guys. I live through you guys, because words are hard for me. Clearly, I couldn't say the word author. I don't know why that's hard for me today, author. Like, I deal with you guys all the time. But it's one of those things, like the inspiration and the spark of creativity that happens. It's different for every author. And that's why I love doing this. I love doing the 12 days of page turners, because you hear those stories that you don't, no, authors aren't just walking down the street being like, hey, I got inspired to write this book today. Here, you want to hear why? They don't do that. You know, a lot of them are so introvert, they don't want to talk about it. And so I love to hear those stories. And I love that yours was this photo that you had to have, and you wrote this story. Like, that is, and it's a beautiful cover. I mean, I'm very imagery is my thing. I'm very visual. So I very much judge a book by its cover. I'm not going to lie.
Well, me too. I think everyone does. When it comes to books, that is definitely the case.
Yeah. Well, I love that you go that direction with your book covers too, because, you know, you have some that are very headstrong and, you know, I want my book cover to be a certain way. And, you know, you see it, and that's kind of your inspiration, but you want like the quality and the sleekness and to feed into it. And I think that's important to go those directions. I've never heard of like bidding or paying for a cover. Like, I'm going to research that, because that is cool. Like, that is the coolest thing. I learn something new every time I do these. I think it's so much fun, and it's the coolest thing. So why write the genre that you write in? You said it was like supernatural and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you love reading that? Is it just something that is easy for you to write in? What's the story behind that?
I love reading anything supernatural, anything that's got magic in it. I don't care whether it's, you know, witches, warlocks, vampires. It doesn't matter. If it's got magic in it, I'm in. I'm going to read it. And I've always enjoyed that. And I trace it back to when I was a kid in school. We were assigned to read The Chrysalids by John Wyndham, and that story in it, a bunch of children have survived. I mean, the society has survived a post-apocalyptic event, or an apocalyptic. I can't speak either today.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Anyway, the kids can communicate through their thoughts, and I thought that was so fascinating, because I was just a kid at the time. So that got my attention. And then ever since then, anything that has that slight little twist to it, I find fascinating. So it seemed to me a natural that is what I was going to start writing. And it's been such fun. Writing has been the most fun I didn't ever expect to come across something that I enjoyed doing so consistently, because I've been doing it full time now for more than 10 years. And it still excites me to get up on a day when I know I've got a 3-hour stretch, when I don't have any commitments. I just can write. Love it.
Yeah. See, I truly love and I respect that, because I think it's something that you don't hear very often, you know, that, you know, because you are a writer full time, but you're still so excited to get up and write. It's not like daunting for you, or deadlines to hit and like stressful, and you're like, oh, it's not coming to me, you know. And that it's refreshing to hear that, because just you talking about it, I mean, your face lit up when you talked about it, and you're just like, I love writing. I love the genre that I write in, and it's just so exciting. And I'm just like, oh, I can't wait. I got 3 hours. I'm going to do it. And I I love that. Like I have a 3 and a 2-year-old, and it's like they're innocent, everything is great and exciting. And it reminded me of just, stepping outside and the clouds are moving. They're like, look, the clouds are moving. They're just so excited. And it's so refreshing, JP. So I'm so grateful that you love to write. And you've been writing full time over 10 years. That's an accomplishment in itself. You don't have to work a full-time job and work and stay up late at night and stuff. That's amazing. I truly love that.
No, thank you. I feel very fortunate to be in that position. So thank you.
Oh yes. I totally understand 100%. See, I guess if I was ever going to write, and I probably shouldn't, I like psychological thrillers. Like the more interesting someone's mind and thought process is, the more engaged I am. But that's because of my degree. I liked how the mind worked, and I went the psychology degree, and I was like, oh, I want to know how jacked up you are. Let's fix this, So I guess if I was ever going to write one, it would be, like Gone Girl or something like that. Really twists and turns, psychological thrillers, suspense, all of that realm. But I love it. I absolutely love it. So you're joining me, my crazy self is how I've labeled myself for all of these, on the 12 Days of Page Turners. And it's going to be so much fun. You're going to be on December 6th at 7 p.m. Central with me and a bunch of other authors. So without telling us exactly what your holiday special is going to be, because you have to tune in on the 6th to find out, can you give us some hints as what we can expect to hear from you on the 6th?
Okay, well, it's going to be sweet and spicy, and it will probably have something to do with books. Mine in particular.
Okay. Oh, I love it. Okay. Are we talking ebook? Are we doing autographed copies of your paperback? I want to know more, JP. You can't leave me hanging like that. But the 6th is right around the corner. The 6th is what? It's Monday, Tuesday. It's Tuesday with my calendar.
I know. How did this come up so fast? Oh my goodness.
Know. It's the craziest thing.
It'll be ebooks for sure. For the special. Absolutely. But I think you're going to have to wait until the 6th to get more details.
I know. I am such an impatient person. This is where my inner toddler comes out, and my attention span and my, patience is thin. But I will wait. I can wait till Tuesday at 7 p.m. to find out more about it. But this has just been so much fun. Anytime I get to talk with you, JP, it's so much fun, and I always thoroughly just enjoy it. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and talk. I cannot wait. I'm so excited that you're one of the authors tuning in and joining for the 12 Days of Page Turners. And you guys don't forget, the 12 Days of Page Turners starts tomorrow night at 7 p.m. and we go straight for 11 days. And December 12th is going to be at noon. JP is going to be on December 6th at 7 p.m. So until then, everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.